Here is a refreshing take on the idea of heaven. So most of us imagine clouds, pearly gates, God asking if you've been a good boy, and the fiery pits of hell that await you if you haven't. Let's rethink that. Let's think of it more as our destination on a path of spiritual growth God designed to give us the ultimate joy and happiness. Here's the path. It's divided into 3 stages: the water stage, the air stage, and the love stage. We traditionally call them the womb, earthly life, and spirit world. These names, water, air, and love, describe what we breathe in those worlds. We breathe water in the womb, air while on earth, and love in the spirit world. And just as we are developing lungs to breathe air while we are living in the world of water, we are developing heart to breathe love while we are living in the world of air. And just as the baby has no idea it will need lungs in the next world, we also have no idea how important it is to grow our ability to love. But luckily, God created a school of love for everyone to go through called the family. You first learn children's love. As you receive love from your parents, you learn how to give and take love with parents and elders. Then you learn siblings' love by interacting with siblings and peers. You're starting to give love by sharing with others. When you find a partner, you learn conjugal love and learn that the only way to make love truly work is by giving 100% to each other. When you have children, you learn parental love, which gives and gives love unconditionally. This is where your love is perfected. Finally, when you become a grandparent, you are able to understand the viewpoints of both the child and the parent, kind of like God himself. Through experiences and practice in the school of love, we gain the heart that breathes these 4 kinds of love. Then when we enter the world of love, we experience infinite, boundless joy and happiness fueled by our love. You may ask, so why doesn't God just give us the ultimate joy and happiness without having to work for it? Well, imagine the difference between a person who climbed all the way to the top of Mount Everest compared to a person who took a helicopter to the top. They would have completely different experiences. It's kind of like the only way for us to even feel the ultimate joy and happiness is by making it up to us so that we can own it. So what is the next world like? We can't possibly capture it in our minds because we have only experienced earthly life. Can a fetus that has never opened its eyes possibly understand what it's like to go rock climbing? It's the same way for us on Earth. We're so used to being limited by time and space. Everything is about going from here to there and from now to later. Outside of this womb that we call earthly life, we can travel 1 billion miles in an instant. The speed of love is way faster than the speed of light. If you want something, you get it. If you even think about meeting a certain person, that person will appear before you in an instant. In spirit world, communication is telepathic. People look at you and they instantly know your heart, and you know their heart. There's nothing lost in translation or misunderstandings. You just know. The afterlife is an eternal environment where we live according to the quality of love we achieved during our life on earth. If we have a heart full of love, we will enjoy an unlimited existence of true creativity. Just think about how much you value your appearance, your status in society, your wealth, or your possessions, and think about how little it matters compared to your growth in love. So your appearance. In spirit world, you can change that at any time. Your status won't matter one bit compared to how loving you are. Your wealth and possessions, you can literally have anything you want when you die. We spend our whole lives worrying about these things, but in the grand scheme of things, this life is just the gateway to our real lives. And growing our ability to love is the only thing that you bring with you. So let's spend the precious amount of time we have left becoming loving people. If you can love endlessly on earth, you can roam freely in heaven.